guys, welcome back to Career Day. Today we are going to find out what it's like to work for the San Angelo Fire Department. Now I'm here with Mason Matthews. He is going to give us a behind the scenes look.
Let's do it.
All right, you ready?
Let's go.
Let's go.
First thing we do is we come in and probably get a cup of coffee and then start checking out our equipment. So we check out our ambulances from front to back, check out our fire trucks front to back, and make sure that they are ready to respond in any emergency that might come in. We kind of joke and say, everything's in a constant state of readiness because it has to be. Emergencies don't take breaks. They happen at 6 a.m., they happen at 6 p.m., they happen at 3 a.m. So we come in, that's the first thing we do is we make sure everything on our fire trucks and ambulances are ready to go and ready to respond. Then we basically wait for calls. We wait for 911 calls to come in. That could be anything from somebody who's sick or a car wreck or or a fire, or an elevator rescue, just a multitude of different calls that can come in any time during the day. Dispatch, medical evidence route. It can be tough at times. You see a lot of really tough things sometimes. San Angelo is a big, small town. Everybody knows everybody. So that can be tough. You're responding to emergencies that involve maybe your friends or your friend's family or your family. And that can be hard sometimes. The great thing is we give you a lot of training. You're going to be able to mitigate that emergency. Right now it looks like our bleeding is controlled. So by mobilizing it, that way you're not moving at all. That way we don't basically get the blood pressure looks pretty good. Then if it drops anymore, I'm going to start an IV. Okay. All right. Yeah, so we work 24-hour shifts, 7 a.m. to 7 a.m. We work 10 days a month, and that schedule consists of a 1 day on, 1 day off, 1 day on, 2 days off, 1 day on, 1 day off, 1 day on, 4 days off, and then it starts over. We are the System Medical 11. We're en route. Got a gentleman that sliced his hand, basically 2 fingers. Bleeding is controlled this time. I have bandaged it. Got a set of vital signs. They all appear normal. Probably about to start an IV. He is conscious and alert. Our ETA at the facility is approximately 3 minutes. Applying to San Angelo Fire Department is actually really easy. You can either do that online, just by going to the city's website, going to the fire department, and there is an application on there digitally. You can fill that out and email that to HR, or you can print it off, fill it out, and take it to HR, or you can actually go to HR, which is on the 2nd floor of City Hall. We're a civil service department, which means that you have to take a civil service entry exam, which is a written exam that is just a general aptitude test. It's pass or fail, 70 is passing. And then once you pass that, then you move on to the physical agility test. That is also pass or fail. And then after the physical agility test, if you pass that, you'll move on to the next phase, which is a background check. So if you pass that background check, then you move into our oral interview boards. And then if you pass that, then we offer you employment, offer you a job. Once you're hired, you start getting paid right then. So the cool thing is when you apply to the fire department, the only things that you have to be 18 and have at least a high school diploma or a GED to apply. So you don't have to have any prior firefighting or paramedic experience. You don't, no prior college or anything like that. We do like you to have some college experience, but it is not required. And so once you go through all that hiring phase and we offer you a job, the first thing we start paying you right then, and then you'll go to school. We will put you through our training. So we will put you through a fire academy taught in-house, and then we'll put you through a paramedic school, and you're being paid the whole time. So you're going to school, you're working 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. You're just in school for that entire time. Rookie school takes about a year to a year and a half, but you're being paid about $40,000 a year just to go to school. As soon as school's done and you graduate, you are now a certified firefighter in Texas and a certified paramedic in Texas, and we basically what we call put you on the floor, put you on shift. In addition to being paid to do a job that I love, and I think you will too, this is a very good job. It is a very rewarding job. You're going to make a lot of calls where you, for lack of better, you save someone's life. I mean that is probably the ultimate what we're going to every time, and that's what we're hoping for every time. That's what we're trained to do. So I will tell you this: there's no dollar amount that is greater than the feeling that you get from responding to the worst day of somebody's life and being the calm in their chaos. And you know, the fire department's got a lot of other avenues. It's not just being a paramedic, being a firefighter. We have a lot of special things here too. We have wildland firefighting, wildland paramedic. We have what's called a RIM team. It's a ropes and emergency management team. So we have a lot of different specialties that you can kind of specialize in aside from just being a firefighter paramedic. And you know, we have promotions here. You know, there's several promotional opportunities at San Angelo Fire Department, all the way up to assistant chief or even the fire chief, and you can make 6 figures. So, you know, on top of that very rewarding part of this career, that there's also a financially rewarding part of this career as well.
Hey Mason, thank you so much for having us today. I had a blast.
Thank you for coming.
Of course.
So if anybody has any other questions or wants to see anything for themselves, or just something you want to know, just come by Central Fire Station, ask for Mason Matthews. We'll show you around and get any questions you have answered.
Perfect. All right, guys, that's all the time we have for right now, but we'll see you next time.